This summer is truly going to be the summer of football. Not only do we have the Euros coming up, but we also have the Copa America, which is being hosted in the US. And you know what that means? You know that means we've got to rank all of the Copa America kits. Let's do it, man. Yeah, I love these ranking videos, I really do. They're just so much fun to do, like the research into the kit, looking into the beautiful kits, and you guys seem to like them as well, so I really do appreciate it. Let's jump straight into it. These are the tiers. At the top we got GOAT, of course, for the best, then decent, okay I guess as like a middle level, yawn for the boring ones, and go away for the really rubbish ones. And there's a few of them in here, I can't lie. And I guess we just jump straight into it. Let's do it. I'm doing it alphabetically, so we start with Argentina. Argentina's home shirt is just clean and classic, nothing else to it. Simple stripes. They've got the golden accents, of course, for the World Cup win, which is pretty cool. They're using that Adidas template. It's nice, it's decent, it's one of them, isn't it? This template is really nice. I like this Adidas template, but we're seeing it a lot. But with these nice light colours of Argentina, with those golden accents, I'm a fan. I'm going to put this one in decent. As for the weight, again, it's that template, but they're using a dark blue colour with light blue accents. And I would say this is pretty boring, but I kind of like it. I don't know, there's something about the colours that they've used here, the dark blue with the light blue. And I think as well, the stripes in that little panel on the side, the fact that they're the Argentina stripes kind of connecting it to the home shirt a little bit. I don't know, there's something about it I really like. Listen, it's a far thing away from this beauty here. This had like loads of meaning. This was really cool. It's a shame that they've gone away from that here, but it's still decent. I think it's still decent, isn't it? Come on, I like it. Over to Bolivia now. Their home shirt has some flag colours in the neck. They've got traditional patterns in the sleeve, quite a lighter blue than normal as well, but the neck also has like a weird panel on it as well, which makes it, I don't know, just look a little bit strange. Yeah, this kit, I feel like it's ticking some boxes for me. It's ticking like the flag colour boxes, it's ticking like traditional patterns. It's all kind of there, but it's not working, and I'm not too sure why. I don't really like it, but it's not that bad. I wouldn't call it like a car crash or anything, so I'll put it that one in okay, I guess. But the away is much cooler, man. It's like tonal red stripes, which is really nice, but the similar pattern that's in that sleeve of the home can be found in the base all over, and it has nice golden accents as well. So, you know, it elevates it a little bit more. It kind of gives it a little bit more prestige than the home. I think this is a decent kit, actually. I like it. Brazil. Nailed it. Fuck, I'm not adding that in. Over to Brazil now, and this shirt has some total 90 references, I would say, because they've got like a lighter yellow than normal, and also centralized badges, of course, but there's plenty more to this kit. There's got like the base pattern on, which has loads of symbols relating to Brazil and Brazilian culture. It has a different pattern on the sleeves, which actually links to the away shirt, which we'll get onto, but it does have that horrible polo collar, doesn't it? It just does. And Nike, this template, I hate it. I just hate that collar, man. I think it's a weird polo collar that's not a polo collar. It really doesn't land for me. It's on a lot of kits this tournament, and we'll see it a lot next season as well, unfortunately. And yeah, I'm not sure. This kit, again, it's similar to Bolivia. It's ticking boxes for me. It's ticking the symbols. It's doing some good references. It's got culture in it. But for some reason, I don't really like it. The colour is a little bit jarring to me. I'm not the fan of Brazil in a lighter yellow. I like them in a bit more of a deep yellow. That polo collar, of course, making it quite jarring. Yeah, and this just doesn't land for me. I don't like it in the slightest. I'm sorry, Brazil, but you're going away. You gotta go away. As for the away, it's using the same template, so it's gonna lose points there, but the base pattern is this nice blue wavy thing, and that's actually inspired by the coastlines of Brazil. And like I said, you can see that in the home shirt sleeves. And the colours as well, so the light blue accents with the dark blue base. This is starting to work for me, and I think we saw England play them in a friendly wearing this kit, and it looked good on the pitch as well. So this one, yeah, this one's that little bit better. The collar's still jarring. Like, if it didn't have this collar, maybe it would have been up there with the goats and the decents, but because of the collar, I'll drop it down to okay, I guess, because it's still a nice kit. Over to Canada now, who are also with Nike. I feel like they've had a bad relationship with Nike, haven't they? But they've got an actual bespoke kit for this one. It's got nice centralized badges. I like the Nike badge being in that circle. That's kind of cool. It is giving a little bit JD though, which isn't a good thing. Just a little bit tacky. I don't know. This kit just feels that tad bit lazy, doesn't it? I'm not sure. It's okay, it's cool, it could be a training shirt. I'm not a fan of the white little sash as well in the polo collar. Yeah, I don't know. It's given a bit JD, I think. I'll put it in yawn. Away is terrible though. Away is terrible. Polo colour shite. The stripes down the middle looks naff. I feel like the colour, it's not pure white. It's a bit more creamy, I think, anyway, by the photos. I don't really like that. Yeah, that's a car crash as well. That's gonna go away. Maybe I should call the bottom category car crash, because I say it a lot. Over to Chile now, and they have Adidas, so they've got that classic Adidas template that we're seeing this season, but in the base of it there's a geometric pattern that creates a star, which is from the badge and from the flag of Chile. So yeah, just a little bit of meaning. Looks good, nothing too jarring. I like it. It's not quite decent, but it's, oh no, you know what, it is decent. I think it is decent. It's got a bit of meaning. It looks good. You can't go wrong with that. And then quickly, the away is just the template. It's yawn, isn't it? Unfortunately, but even though I like the template, it's just the template. So I don't know. It's difficult. It's a difficult one, man. Moving over to Colombia now, and for both their home and away, they're using the Rising Phoenix marketing. So in the accents of the home shirt, there's like this smoky thing, and that's also on the base of the away shirt, but they're both using that Adidas template. It's got a little bit of meaning there. The smokiness is very abstract from the Phoenix, but I guess that's kind of cool. I don't know. Right, this is going to be weird, but for the home, I'm going to put yawn because it's just in those panels. You can barely see it. Meh, right? But with the away, I'm going to throw the away in okay, because it's more on the base of that, so you can see that more. But also, I like the black and the bright orange. It's a bit more of a better colour scheme. It's a bit more bright. It's a bit more poppy. Yeah, that's my justification. Costa Rica up next. Now Costa Rica have a really cool home shirt here. I really like it. The base has this mad funky pattern on it, and that's actually inspired by traditional ox carts that can be found in Costa Rica. They're quite famous, and they always feature like eccentric patterns on them, so they've just took an eccentric pattern from that, put it on the football kit. Come on now, brilliant stuff. Like, I'm learning a bit about Costa Rica. I didn't know they had colourful ox carts there. Don't know if I ever would if it weren't for football kits. The beauty of football kits, eh? No, listen, it's just cool. I really like it. I think stuff like this is just a little bit of me. I love these little niche references to something that means something to the football club or the nation or whatever. This is a goat kit. Come on, straight up to the top. Well done. As for Costa Rica's away, there's kind of like a water theme here. So you're seeing like water splodges. That's supposed to represent the geography of Costa Rica. It's kind of looking a bit more camo-y than it is anything else. You know, the water feature, when you know, but if you don't know, you'd probably thinking that kind of looks like camo or even clouds. It's kind of looking like an American kit, which I know is controversial, and Costa Ricans probably won't want me saying that, but it does. It's okay. It's got meaning. It looks alright. I think okay, I guess works perfectly for that, doesn't it? For Ecuador there with Marathon, and both the home and away shirts, they are just plain and simple. And yeah, I don't know. There's not much I can say about them. They're both pretty simple. I'm gonna put them both in yawn. I think there's not much to them. Oh my god, Jamaica. Adidas have blessed Jamaica for this Copa America. These kits are insane. The home is great. It features these lovely embossed patterns inspired by Jamaican culture, and on the back as well, they got the Jamaican nickname Reggae Boys. It's just so fucking cool. And the away has a similar Jamaican themed pattern in the base, but they're using more colours to pop out of the black base, so it's kind of giving it a little bit more of an eccentric look. Both these kits are in GOAT. Come on, both of these kits are absolutely stunning. There's no two ways about it. Over to Mexico now. Mexico have gone a little bit rogue for their home shirt this year, and I'm quite surprised actually. It's not a green home shirt. Now, so they have done that in the past where they've not gone for a green home shirt, but this is the first time we're seeing a predominantly maroon home shirt. This shirt as well features a lovely pattern inspired by peacock feathers, so it's very cool. It's very out there. You know, I think if you're gonna kind of think of any national team that has out there football kits, it's Mexico. You think of the 98 shirt, you think of the one behind me, that's 2022. And they're just adding to that now, using the peacock feathers, using some of that traditional Mexicanness. I'm all on board. Well done, Mexico. Mexico, where did that come from? And the away keeps up with that eccentric theme by using Aztec patterns across the whole base. A nice light green base as well, so it really kind of looks popping out there. What the fuck am I saying? Right, I'm putting in GOAT. Just shut up and move on. Over to Panama now, and Panama have Reebok, the only Reebok kit in this tournament. And to be honest, one of the few Reebok kits we see in general right now, and they're doing some cool things. We want to see a Reebok resurgence, I think. Focusing on this shirt though, the base features a lovely subtle cross-stitch pattern that's inspired by traditional sombrero tintados, which is famous traditional hats in Panama, and I just love that. It's really cool. The marketing as well is really cool, like people wearing the hats, the shirt behind the hats, that sort of stuff. It's really cool, but it's also really subtle. It's not actually like fully there. It's not fully like this is a hat thing. Like it's just kind of cross stitched. It's like if you know the meaning, you see more of it. I'm on board with that. Is this GOAT or is this decent? I'm going to put this one in decent. It's not quite GOAT, but it's good, isn't it? And that could be harsh. We'll see later. As for the way, it's that similar theme. It also looks sleek. There's also a base pattern. I'm not sure if there's a meaning behind the base pattern. It's nice. It's simple, but it's nothing crazy. So I'll put that one in okay, I guess. And looking at the thing right now, we've got a very even board. Paraguay up next, and their home shirt is giving massive Atletico Madrid vibes. Like, really, really is. That's not a bad thing, I guess. And listen, it's Paraguay's colours anyway, so what am I on about? But the base is nice. It features this pattern that's inspired by the Paraguayan harp. So it's got these nice line kind of cut throughs in each of the red stripe, which is quite nice. I'm not a fan of how the collar cuts off though. I don't like that. Puma, I've said a lot about the Puma template in that other video, the Euros videos. They've done well this year, but why does that stop here? It needs to go all the way around. That's annoying. I like this kit. This kit would have been decent, but that one little collar detail, man. And then you're dropping down to okay, I guess. Come on. But is that harsh though? Is that harsh though? Because now I'm looking at the away, and it's got this lovely funky all over pattern that symbolises the Amazon rainforest, but it's like this nice glitched blue on blue, and that's really cool. And I'm leaning to put that in decent, even though it has the same colour. I'm gonna do it anyway because it's my video, but that feels a little bit wrong, doesn't it? Over to Peru. Peru's home shirt is pretty boring. It's the red sash. It's got golden accents, but I guess that's just who they are and who they want to be. So who am I to say they shouldn't do that? Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I put that in yawn, it's a little harsh. But then again, all the other kits in yawn are also... No, but it's their home shirt. This is just who they are. I'm going to put in okay, I guess. I'm alright with that, you know what I mean? Like, it's just their identity, like, fair play. And they went a bit more eccentric with their away shirt, so I can forgive them. The away shirt features lovely sleeve kind of panels, and also other panels across the whole kit that has a cool pattern inspired by the wood grain of the Peruvian cajon, which is a musical instrument like the drum that you sit on. So that's really cool. I think when you first look at it, you might think like tiger pattern, but no, it's actually like wood stained things from an instrument. Like, that's cool. The second instrument inspiration, actually, that's really, really cool. I don't think it's quite GOAT because some of those other ones are much cooler looking, but the idea and the execution behind it, brilliant. I'm losing light quick. My light is dying, so I've got to wrap this up quick. So we're in Uruguay now, and their kits are actually in-house this tournament. I think they're in between contracts. I actually think they're gonna go with Nike coming up, and they might even have a Nike third shirt, but for now we have these kits, and there's actually nothing wrong with them. They both look pretty clean. They look nice. The fabric looks nice. There's sort of pinstripes in there, very classy, very elegant stuff. I love the bits of purple as well. Without the sponsor there though, something on the other side, it looks a bit off, you know what I mean? If they maybe moved that central, that could have been really, really cool. Or just maybe have like a little logo themselves there. I don't know, something there. They might put the numbers there, to be fair, but it just starts to look a little bit scroll drawy, doesn't it? These kits, both of them, are okay, I guess. I think they've done a good job, especially for in-house. So yeah, I'll give them that. Over to the hosts now. Of course, we've got America. Their home shirt is very American. I think you can really see the American influence coming out here, because in the collar features a nice flag inspired round neck, so you see the blue and the red and white stripes. But the only thing that kind of upsets me a little bit is that there's no stars in the blue bit, because that's the American flag, right? And you know, like the LA Galaxy, how they had those stars in the collar. Maybe you do something like that on that blue side to represent the flag just that little bit more. And I think I would have given it more points, to be honest, because otherwise, what is this? It's a white kit with some American flag details. That's, yeah, it's okay. Oh, I just knocked everything. Yeah, I'll throw it in okay. I guess it's not bad, is it? It's doing the minimum. I think it could have been a little bit cool, especially with the flag, but hey, you know, it is what it is. The away shirt has a little bit more going on. They have this sash at the bottom half of the kit. It's kind of gradient into a blue, white and red. I think because of the gradient, it makes it look like a shit ice cream brand or a toothpaste brand. Like if toothpaste made a football kit, it'd probably look like this, and I don't think that's a good thing. I'm not a fan of this. I don't know. I don't like that gradient look. I really don't. I think it looks a bit cheap. It looks a bit tacky. It looks like something Logan Paul would wear whilst promoting Prime, so I'm going to put that and go away. And last but not least, we have Venezuela, whose home shirt is just Adidas template. If I'm using the logic from that of my other kits, I'll put that in okay, I guess. And then the away is also okay. It's doing a bit more. It's got the flag colours in the chest, but it's not doing anything crazy, is it? I can't put it too high, so I'm going to put it there. And there we have it, and I don't know if I'm going to change anything. I think I'm pretty happy with this tier list. I think the goats are GOAT for sure. There's actually only Adidas in GOAT, which says a lot, doesn't it? But I feel like there's some good mixture of kits in there. I think the okay category is really big, and there's not actually that many bad ones. Those ones at the bottom I really don't like, and I know a lot of people actually do like that. Brazil home shirt is definitely, I think I might be in the minority there. So actually let me know in the comments, do you agree with me, do you disagree with me? Get the conversation going. It's a really fun part about this channel. We get to talk, we get to communicate. I try and reply to every comment, so get them in the comments below. But that's it. I really appreciate you watching this video. I'm going to go before this light dies. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.